What's good? Trey Morgan here, coming to you with this quick video. This is how to get a woman's phone number in 60 seconds. I'm gonna break this method down for you step by step. But before I do that, why should you listen to me and who am I? All right, so the reason why I make these kind of videos and these articles, like sharing how to attract women and how to meet women, is because this is an area that I struggled with for many years. If we go back to high school, when I was in high school, um I was an athlete, okay? I was tall. Um, I was pretty handsome, you know what I mean? I don't think I was like good, super good looking or anything like that, but I was pretty decent. And so I did have opportunities that presented themselves. Like there were women that were like that found me attractive. But the thing is, when they made that obvious, I would have no clue what to do. Like I would just like be shitting bricks or something. Like I would just be like so scared or like afraid that, like, I don't know, I would just like say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing. So I would never make any moves, which was really sad because, like I said, it was like there was a couple opportunities and some of these girls were really cute or whatever, but it is what it is. I mean, I did get a relationship or two, but it was by luck, and the girls usually they did all the work. So it was kind of pretty lame, to be honest with you. So instead of being lame forever, I decided, okay, got to figure something out here, because it's not cool, like not getting girls. uh so I went online. I typed in how to pick up chicks and how to attract girls, how to get a girlfriend, all this stuff, and started to read and watch content. And when I graduated high school, I was more so able to actually apply what I learned. So I started going to the mall, okay, which was a disaster because I'd go to the mall and I'd walk around for many hours and I would not approach a single soul. Okay, so eventually I got to a point where I was like, okay, I need to just like approach grandmas or something. Like I got to start off small. So I started approaching grandmas and grandpas and stuff like that. And then, work my way up until I could approach beautiful women. Yeah, it took a while, a couple months, then and then maybe a year or two passed and I started to get pretty good, started to get phone numbers more consistently, started to work on my text game, phone game. Then numbers turned into dates, and dates started to get some relationships. And this was from what we call cold approach pickup. So this is from like meeting strangers at the mall or at a bookstore, at a grocery store, whatever, and turning them into relationships. So I thought that was pretty cool. And once I got good at it, obviously it got to a point where it was like consistent and like I actually like can go out and like get results on demand. I was like, okay, this is awesome. But I developed a passion to want to help other guys. So that's why I make these videos and articles. Okay. So I came from like a point where I was just like sucked with women despite having like things going for me, height, athletic physique, all that stuff. I still wasn't getting chicks. So, I had to do something about it and I did something about it. And now I help other guys. Okay. So that's why you should listen to me. Mythbuster. So as I mentioned, I mean, I had some things going for me. I was pretty decent looking guy in high school, had a great physique. I was an athlete, played on a basketball team, all that stuff. So I had some things going for me, but despite that, I was still underachieving with women, which just goes to show it's not just about looks. It's not just about like genetics or like, like those things that most guys say, like, like if a guy's ugly, he'll say, oh, I'm ugly, so I can't get any chicks. Or if he has no money, he'll say, oh, I have no money, so I can't get any chicks. But it's like you can still get women if you have game. And game is really just about to me, it's mainly about becoming a man. And like becoming a man is basically like developing your value in society and just in the world in general. So like you got to be able to, like, if you want beautiful women, you got to be able to like handle them. Like you got to be able to like communicate with them. You got to be able to make them feel good emotions. Like you got to make them be able to like make them feel good, like make them happy. You got to be able to take care of them. You know, you got to have survival value, as far as like ability to like acquire resources and like, you know, have money, like create money and create income and be stable. And you got to have discipline. You got to be able to deal with your emotions. You got to be a powerful man, basically. And, it's not so much about like back in the day, like you got to be able to like fight and like take care of your family, like, you know, with like physically. It's not so much about that. It's more so about like mental and emotional strength and power. So you just got to become a man. Okay. You know, in other videos and articles, I talk about how to become attractive, man. But basically, like, it's like any man, there's no excuses. Any man can become attractive. Okay. You don't have, it's not about looks, it's not about money. It's not about those things. Obviously those things help. So like, don't abandon them. Like get your money up, like make a lot of money if you can, which you can, you know, make as much money as you can, make yourself as good looking as you can, meaning your clothing and your hygiene and stuff like that, not like your actual like face and stuff like that. Like you don't need like plastic surgery, any of that shit. Just like have a good haircut, have nice style, make yourself presentable, and you're good to go. Okay. All right. So the 60-second number close. Okay. If you want to be able to close women quickly, this is one of the ways I do it. First, gotta look good, gotta smell good, man. Gotta make sure you got some nice clothes on, got some nice style going on. You know, you got to figure out what your style is. You know, it took me a while to really figure out my style. My style, you know, I wear like Express. I go to Express, the store Express. I go to Macy's. I go to Guess, Calvin Klein. You know, I like to wear like long sleeve dress shirts. I pull up the sleeves, wear jeans and like some nice shoes. I wear like accessories like rings and earrings and stuff. But you got to figure out what your style is. Okay. And once you figure out your style, you gotta look good and you gotta smell good. You know, get some nice cologne. Okay. Once you made yourself presentable, now we got to talk about the approach, the opener. So the approach. Okay, if you want to get a number in 60 seconds, you want to be a quality number, meaning she'll actually respond to you if you text her or call her later. You got to create value within those 60 seconds. You got to like display value. So what do you want to do? You want to show that basically you want to just show that you're a man within those 30 seconds. A man that goes for what he wants within those 60 seconds. So you go up to her, you approach her high energy and you say, hey, you know, or hi, or hello, or how are you, or whatever. And you say something, you get her attention, and then you see how she is. Like you may ask her, how are you? How's your day going? Or what's up? Or blah, blah, blah. And, then she'll tell you, and then you just like see the date, or you go for you basically like let her know, okay, we're gonna like, I want to like do something with you. So you're like, hey, you know what? You look like you like to turn up. Or you could say, oh, you look like I could find you at the bookstore on a Friday evening or something, or whatever. You know, you kind of like making an observation about her or whatever. If you're wrong, then, like, for example, like if you say, oh, you look like you like to turn up. She says, oh, I don't like to turn up. You'd be like, man, you need to turn up once in a while though. Come on now, or something. Like you kind of like tease them, like, well, why don't you turn up? Are you boring or some shit like that, or whatever. And like you just kind of read like her body language and shit. Like if she's smiling and stuff, then it's like, okay, you can go for the close. But if she's like kind of like, okay, like get away from me, or you're weird or whatever, then it's like, all right, it's not working. So this doesn't work on every woman. Nothing works on every woman, by the way. But this is a great way to get a quick 60-second number close. Sometimes it can be short as 30-second. But yeah, so you go for it, and then if she's like smiling and shit, like you just kind of go for it. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take your number down, and we're gonna go hit the club this weekend. I'm actually gonna go to the club, whatever, blah blah blah. Or you know what? You look like you like to read. Or, you know what? We should meet up at the Barnes and Noble sometime this week or whatever. Yeah, so you kind of just go for the close, and then like she'd probably be like, oh yeah, sure, you know. Or sometimes I like go for the Snapchat. You can go for social media, but you know, just go for the number. You know what I mean? Just You know, it just kind of shows more confidence and shit. So yeah, go for it. And then she gives you the number, whatever, and then like, you know, you kind of just take it from there. Like you text her. I text the same day. You know, I text the same day, and I'm like probably like in the next hour or so. I text her my name and stuff like right away. Like when she gives me her number, I text her right away and I say, hey, this is Trey, like right away. So she has my name and she knows who I am. And then like maybe an hour or so, I'm like, I text her again and I'm like, oh, hey, da da da, how's the day going or whatever. And like usually they respond, cause usually like if they give you their number in those 60-second sets, usually they are interested. Like they're either just gonna, usually from my experience, they're either gonna say no, which means it's just not interested, or they're gonna say yes, and then like if you actually text them, they're actually like cool with it or whatever. But the key to like making the thing work is like be very like be high energy, be bold, strong eye contact, stand firm. Like just like be a man, like just just stand there and just like look into her eyes and just let her know like, look, you're looking at a man right now, and like we're gonna like meet up later, you know what I mean? And let her just like feel it. And then high energy, like, oh, this is a cool guy. This just needs to like be like a fun, playful vibe. You know, it's like you're basically like waking her up from the zombie life, because they're like in zombie mode, like boring, like just following the day to day, like doing their robotic daily routine, and you just like snap her out of it. So like, yeah, you just gotta be that awesome guy, and then get a number close, and that's it. That's a 60-second number close. All right. Bonus tips. Bonus tips. I would say, when you're doing this approach, you gotta like kind of just go all in. Approach anxiety is hard to approach when you have approach anxiety, right? It kind of like makes your approaches weaker. You kind of going in timid, like you're like, oh, she's gonna reject me or whatever. When you're doing the 60-second number close, it has to be like, you have to be all in. It's not gonna work if you're like timid, you know, because you're trying to close someone in 60 seconds. Like you have to really display a lot of confidence and power in the interaction for them to like want to like meet up with you and shit. So like go, like just like let go, you know. It's the approach anxiety is gonna like fall off of you if you like go all in. You know, the problem that a lot of guys have is like they feel approach anxiety, so they like give into it and they just like do these weak ass approaches, and the approach anxiety just lingers. But if you like go all in and just like tell approach anxiety to like kiss your ass, like I don't give a damn, approach anxiety, I'm gonna approach, you know, you just do it, it kind of like falls off and you just like kill it. So yeah, just like go all in. If you're gonna do this 60-second number close, just like go all in for it. All right. So I wanted to, you know, let you know that, okay, look, the 60-second number close, it's awesome. It's like, it's cool. You can implement it right now. But like, if you are serious about developing like real powerful, legitimate game, like being able to attract women at will, like actually like having a superpower basically, and you want to like get results, and you want this part of your life handled, I do have an opportunity to do that for you, okay? Or help you do that, okay? Because I can't do anything for you. You have to do it yourself. But I can guide you. I can definitely show you the path to success with women. Okay, and we do this with one-on-one coaching. So I literally coach you one-on-one for 90 days. So for 3 months, one-on-one via Facebook and WhatsApp. I answer all your questions via Messenger. And you get exclusive access to my upcoming membership. So I'm actually putting a course together where show you step by step how to approach, attract, and just like create an abundance of women in your life using a system, you know, step by step system. You're also gonna get weekly one-on-one coaching calls. So I'm gonna give you a game plan. Okay, once you get in the program, it's like, okay, I ask you about your goals and stuff. You let me know what your goals are, and then I put a game plan together, and then I basically hold you accountable. And as long as you follow the game plan, you're gonna get results. So it's kind of like, okay, it's kind of like a, you know, you wanna bake a cake, so I give you the recipe. As long as you follow the recipe, you're gonna bake that cake. So that's basically how we're gonna go about getting you results. It's like, okay, you have a goal and I tell you exactly what you need to do to hit your goal. All right. And then I hold you accountable and I hope you have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? That's like a big thing. It's like, you know, you don't want this shit to be like too serious and shit. Like I just help you make it fun. You know, I'm always there on your side, you know what I'm saying, guiding you and holding you accountable and just to make sure that you get results. Can't I guarantee results in this little 7 days? Because it doesn't take long for you to start seeing results if you're doing the right things. That's with anything. That's just with life. That's with business. That's with anything. You start taking the right actions, you start seeing results really fast. So you can expect fast results in the program. And basically what I'm going to be helping you with is I'm going to help you eliminate your fear of approaching women. So you won't have crippling approach anxiety, meaning you won't feel like you can't approach. Like you will finally get to a point where you'll be able to approach, even if you do feel the fear. Of course, this wants to pop up in the middle of my presentation. But yeah, even if you do feel the fear, it's like whatever. You know what I mean? Like you're just like, she looks beautiful, I'm still gonna approach. Like I don't give a shit about approach anxiety, because you're always gonna have a little bit of approach anxiety, but it's just gonna be like so small and so insignificant that you're just gonna be like, man, like I have a system here that works. Like if I don't approach, like I'm not gonna get the girl. So you're gonna approach, all right? And I'm gonna help you get to that point where you can help you get more phone numbers. Okay, so if you're not getting like phone numbers, like you're just not going to get women. Now, there are some people that say, oh, don't focus on phone numbers or whatever. But like, if you're getting quality, there's like, why would you not want quality phone numbers? Like, I'm not telling you to get like flaky numbers. I'm going to show you how to get quality numbers, like numbers from women who are like interested in you texting them and then calling them. I'm going to show you how to get more dates, and I'm going to show you how to get more hookups. Okay. So you're going to handle this part of your life completely. Okay. That's the whole point. Okay. And it can be done in 90 days, despite what you may think. It doesn't have to take a year or whatever. Obviously, the more you put into this, the better you get. But 90 days is all you need to like get to a level where you're getting consistent results. Okay. I normally charge $1,000 for this program. Okay. But for the next 3 people, I'm going to let them in for $497. Okay. For 3 people only. And results are guaranteed. So I'm not here to waste anybody's time, and I'm not here to waste my time. I am here to get you results. And I'm here to teach you what is working now. I actually go out and approach women, at least 3 to 5 times a week, sometimes 7 times a week. So the stuff that I'm doing is working right now. And it's not theory. So you can expect to get results. I practice what I preach, and I will be there holding you accountable. I will be there to help you break through any obstacles that may be presented to you. Okay, so remember, this offer is only valid for the next 3 people who private message me. So if you are ready to start attracting beautiful women in your life, message me now. Send me a private message. We'll have a quick little chat. Explain the program to you in a little bit more detail if you need it, and we'll get started. Okay, and I'm gonna help you make a huge transformation in the next 90 days. All right, thanks for watching. Peace.